Aew Dynamite starts with FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler with Tully Blanchard in their corner versus Santana and Ortiz, and Santana and Ortiz win with a double team suplex. CM Punk comes out and says he promises that every time he laces up his boots and has a match, then Daniel Garcia and 2.0, Matt Lee and Jeff Parker come out and jump Punk, but Darby Allin and Sting come out to make the save. Darby hits a coffin drop, Sting hits a Scorpion Death Drop, and Punk hits a GTS. Then Punk and Darby stare at each other. Tony Schiavone had a sit-down interview with MJF backstage, and MJF says he will have the honour of ending one of the greatest careers, and it's ironic that the spotlight that Chris Jericho wanted when he started his career is the same spotlight he wants now that's going to end his career. Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. Before the match, Matt Hardy attacks Cassidy and Hardy gets ejected from ringside, and Cassidy wins with a roll-up during the commercial break. After the match, Matt comes out to attack, but Chuck Taylor and Wheeler Yuta come out to help Cassidy, but then Angelico and Private Party, Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy come out to help Hardy, and then Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt come out to run off Hardy and his helpers. Jim Ross is in the ring to interview Chris Jericho, and Jericho says he can't be complacent losing to MJF, that's why he's putting his career on the line to beat MJF, and Jericho says to MJF, "I'll see you on Sunday, you little prick." Will Hobbs with Hook in his corner versus Brian Cage. During the match, Hook distracts the referee as Ricky Starks comes out and hits Cage with the FTW title. Then Hobbs wins with a power slam. QT Marshall is in the ring with Nick Comoroto, Aaron Solo and 3 other people, and QT calls out Paul White, so Paul gets in the ring and gets jumped, but Paul drops most of them, and then the others run off. Billy Gunn and his sons, Austin and Colton, come out, and they have Paul's back, but then Billy hits Paul in the back with a steel chair and cracks him over the head with it. Then QT gets back in the ring and hits a cutter on Paul. Backstage, Britt Baker announces she's re-signed with AEW, and for signing, she got to make a match on Rampage, which is Reba and Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Penelope Ford with the Bunny Alley in her corner versus Ty Conti, and Ty wins with a roll-up. After the match, Alley and Penelope beat down Ty, but Anna Jay returns to make the save. Backstage, Thunder Rosa is having an interview, and Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill attack Rosa, then stare at each other. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Monaco Stunt in their corner, and the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon and Phoenix with Alex Abrahantes in their corner versus the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson and Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson with Brendan Cutler and Don Callis in their corner in the main event, and the Bucks win with the Meltzer Driver. After the match, Kenny Omega comes out and helps the Bucks beat down everyone. Gallows and Anderson hit a Magic Killer on Luchasaurus through a table. Then Christian Cage comes out but gets beaten down too, and Kenny says he and Tony Khan had a meeting earlier today about the video game, and Kenny stole the key to the control room for the steel cage. And the cage lowers, and the Lucha Brothers and Jungle Boy and Christian get beaten down hard. We'll see you next week for the next Dynamite highlight.